Part 3, let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of this batch of CGC comics. We have had some amazing stuff so far and some good results, and we've guessed okay.
We've had bangers, to be fair. We've got some on nails in the head, and the ones we haven't got right is very light marks. That's it.
If you haven't seen them videos, the link will be here now or there, whichever way the video goes. I can't remember. But let's crack on. I went first in the last one, so I want to go first in this one. Doing 5 CGCs again for this video. Let's see where we are at. Okay, Silk number 1, Nakatama cover again. Really nice cover. Really clean. I'm going to be really quick with this one because we've already had the same batch go off. I think, again, this is from us. This is the customers. I'm going to go 9.8. 9.8.
Yes, I was there when you bought this.
Yeah.
Literally looked at the back of the thing, went, I'll buy that.
Yeah,
it is
really
a gorgeous cover.
Really nice cover. Amazing artwork. We've had a couple already of his videos, not of this one, but of this cover. Same customer.
So becoming quite a prominent character now.
Yeah, again, we'll just have a quick look, but can't see anything. No, that's part of the thing. I thought that was a spine again, but it's not. Yeah, really cool. Again, dark cover, no marks on it. Spine's good, corners are good. 9.8, justified. Awesome.
Absolutely. Gorgeous cover. Gorgeous cover.
I'm going to go...
What I'm hunting for at the moment is the Spider-Man cover with Gwen Stacy, where she's like this at the window and he's like swinging off in the distance. That's what I'm after at the moment.
Okay, Detective Comics
631.
631. We had 633 in earlier.
Same guy.
Yeah, so this is the staff members. So
I actually really like this cover.
91.
It's just Batman being a thug. That's all it is. We got quite discoloured interior pages from what I can see.
Yeah, so the last one, same year, was an 8.
An 8, yes.
Yeah.
Got some colour blotches. I actually think we've got some other external ink on the cover, not from the comic. Spine, pretty good nick. Is the back, is it heavy left on your side?
It's got the same as the last one, but it's like it's under at the top and over at the bottom by the looks of it.
Which, in my opinion, is where it's been stored.
It also looks like there's a roll on the spine, like the spine has been bent.
Yeah, it looks the same as last time, rolled over slightly on the front.
Yeah. What are we giving it?
I'm going to say the same as last time, an 8. However, I think the pages this time are tanned. Oh no, the 7.5.
7.5.
I wasn't far off.
That is the next grade down from an 8. They don't. It goes in 0.5s.
So what I was on about is I don't think that these 2 yellow dots by here are part of the cover. I don't think that's meant to be there.
Okay.
But yeah, like Shane said, to the spine. Oh, yeah. I think the ink is just a bit off on this one.
So on the back there, you can see there's a massive roll on the spine. Like it's been bent.
The case is straightened
all the way down. So I don't mean the roll as in where it's been stapled. I mean it's already been stapled.
It's been stored in a way that's
back
bent
to
the
this
spine.
camera, you can see this literally from there. You go. The light picked it up perfectly. All the way down. All the way down is that roll. Like the spine has just been pushed over. You know, maybe when you've gone to grab the comic or something like that.
And then when they put it in the case, it's obviously straightened out, so you've seen more of the damage.
Yeah, them 2 yellow dots, I think Owen's correct, but I think it's actually a print defect.
Same down here, we got some kind of blotches where there is yellow ink behind. So what I think's happened is to achieve this red effect where it's fading, underneath is a yellow layer, there's a red layer on top, and then the comic layer is on top. So and it's just seeped through.
Yeah. So because of the, as we said with the, what I was on when Owen asked me, it's undercut here, it's overcut here, and then that's translated to the front where it's overcut, and you can see that's then created a slight bit of damage to the comic where it's gone in and out the bag. So 7.5, I think it's a fair grade. The back's, you know, it's fairly clean, but you've got that roll on it, which means that's probably rolled through the majority of the pages. You can't see it as prominent on the front, but it is there. But yeah,
7.5 is still not bad for what it is.
Oh.
It is my one.
So, number 3.
Ooh.
Right, Miss Marvel.
This is 1978, and you can tell by the back cover.
This is the first full appearance of Mystique.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, right, okay, yeah. First full appearance.
Full appearance.
I will show you the back cover, because
yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's quite battered.
Yeah. It's a pence version, UK price variant.
Ooh.
It's got some. It's got like what looks like a little bit of a tear there from the staples, and from what I can see, there's quite a few spine ticks as well. I'm going to go fairly low. It's also, I'll show this on camera. It's actually got a print there that says it is from. I will read it now. I believe that says Greenwood because it's on the black. Book Exchange, St John's Market, Blackpool. So it's actually been stamped, which isn't like the UK price stamp variant, as we talked about in the last video. This is now a defacing stamp,
actually,
which surprises me that it hasn't got a green label.
CGC recently changed the criteria for stamps.
Have they? Well, so, for all stamps?
Most stamps, yes. Most stamps, if
I thought it was only for the price variant.
No, so if it's over a certain age, the price will be taken into aging consideration. So it'd be classed as the age of the comic.
Okay.
So if you resend the comic, it's got a stamp with a green label, sometimes it'll come back now as a blue label. Okay. Just because the stamps have changed their rulings. And
then there's one more thing, and I don't know if this is a printing problem, but the bottom part, it says even Avengers can die. It's cut off.
Ooh.
So I don't know if that's a case of it's been slightly printed wrong. There's too much black at the top, but it should have been more even. But I'm going to take into consideration the stamp, and I'm going to take into consideration the spine, but I'm going to go low, and I'm going to go like a 5, 3. I thought I was going to go lower, but it didn't look right. So we had a 3 in our last video. We had a 3 Deadpool, which was in, I believe, even looking at it now out of the bag, was in worse condition than this.
Oh my god!
That's why I didn't give it a 3.
So,
but okay, I think that stamp has had a massive effect on it.
There's 2 stamps.
Right. Okay.
That's the worst part. So
let's see if we can see it on the camera.
What I've seen the Shane about the stamps is these stamps aren't included in what I just said. So the little circle stamps you get on a comic, which is the UK price stamps,
price.
They are considered part of the comic because you cannot prevent that comic from having a stamp. When it came to the UK at that point, every retailer put the stamp on it, put it on the shelf, put the stamp on it, put it on the shelf. You can't help that, so it's part of the criteria now. However, book exchanges are different. They put massive stickers on it, kind of like a library.
Okay.
So they're not into the grading criteria, which is probably not classed as defacing, but it has knocked down the grade quite heavily as a sign of wear
So
and
it
tear.
does say Greenwood, because I can see on the second stamp it's better. So stamp here, that's the one I could see and read. The second one's here, it's quite faded. However, there's also an interesting thing about this, before we even go on to the actual grade of it, where it's been on top of other comics, it's actually sucked the ink through and put it on there. So as you see, the back is
battered,
without
stained.
even that, there's marks, it's scuffed, it's so on and so forth. Clean and press, do anything for it? A little bit maybe, but I am very surprised this has got a 3. I think it's the reason it's got a 3 is because of them stamps. If you got rid of them, if you could get rid of them stamps, it would possibly be a 4, if not a 5.
My main problem with the stamps is, especially on the one covering Miss Marvel's face, the square around the stamp. Obviously, when you press it in, they've gone like this with it.
Yeah.
So they've actually rubbed part of the ink off of the front as well.
You can see the scratches here.
So much damage. Also, I'm not sure you can see on the camera, this comic's been folded in half.
Yeah.
So the interior, you can actually see it all down the front with the colour breaks.
I've just seen it now.
So what's happened is someone's got this a very long time ago. They've got it from a market or the book exchange store. They've put it in like that, put it in their back pocket and gone home. and sadly that's caused quite lasting damage to it.
I'm gonna say I don't believe Owen's theory on that. The reason being there's no spine thing down the back. I think somebody has got it and folded over the page to read it.
Oh, that could be part,
it's and that might go on for a couple of pages as well. But it's actually there's no, as we look at the back, and me and Owen will look now. There's no crease down the back. So it's not quite the folded what Owen was talking about.
Yeah, I wouldn't say fold. I was like newspaper.
But that's what I mean. Like, you still right, get that. There's nothing on the back.
The only thing I'm thinking is it has got stress kind of marks by here, so it could be a number of things. This comic's old.
There's loads, So I could see.
I wouldn't put this in for clean just because it's
not worth it. Yeah, I don't think clean would get them labels off. So going back to what I said as well, if you can see there, it's cut.
Heavy top.
It's cut all the way through as well, which means I don't know if this top was supposed to be maybe a little bit more closer, but there's a massive cut off down there. That could be recognised, and it could be a print defect. So they might all be like that, or the majority might be like that, and that'll be taken into consideration. But I said a 5 originally, but I think a 3 is correct now. Looking out of the bag, looking the state of the back. Overall, it's in a bad condition. The front isn't as bad, and this still isn't as bad as the Deadpool, the New Mutants 98 we had in the last one. However, with the stamps and you add up the other bits and pieces, it's a fair grade. As soon as you've got them stamps on there, you've got the rub off the stamp, as Owen said. You've got the dual stamp, you've got the undercuts, you've got the creases and the folds. 3, good comic. Really retro cover. I really love that cover.
Also a Yellow Jacket appearance, isn't it?
It's yeah.
That's
Wasp, Yellow Jacket, Vision, Scarlet Witch, and Wonder Man all appear.
Yeah. The only problem is, guys, UK variants are a lot less valuable.
Yeah, but again, I would have thought whoever's this is, and it'll be a customer's.
It's just preservation.
They love. I would have that just for the cover. I love the cover. So
I've got a very tatty looking Ultron cover at home. The first cover appearance of Ultron. I'm going to send off for grading. I know it's going to get a bad grade, but it's to keep it safe.
Right, so I'm going to crack on now. It's my turn. Let's go here. Okay, I have got Dark Crisis, Infinity. It's another
Nakayama cover.
So really cool cover. 2022, number 4. This is an exclusive to Unknown Comics.
You can go every round of ammunition I've got here, because it's a gorgeous cover, very gorgeous woman on the cover. I know she's a comic book character.
The back is a purple and black, and I can't see any marks through the bag.
It's a 9.8 all day.
9.8.
Yep.
Cool. Right.
It's a gorgeous cover.
Really nice cover. Really cool. Again, we got the undercut. Spine looks good. No markings anywhere. So
typical DC undercut again, guys.
Yeah. That's what I was saying about the back cover. It's purple and black, but no marks. Really cool. Great grades. Nice one. There we go. And on to the final comic. Final comic for this video, I should say. Okay, New Mutants 98.
This is once again, guys, a very beautiful cover.
Okay.
I will say the back bar.
Maybe not the language.
Sorry, is really mint.
There
are 2 spine ticks on the back, 3 spine ticks.
Yeah, there's spine ticks on the front. It's in a lot better condition than our last one. I'm gonna go. Can you just pull it this way a little bit? Sorry. The corners are slightly rounded. It looks like a little mark at the top. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 9.6, 8.5. I shouldn't have gone so high.
I thought you were going to go lower. I can't lie.
No, it was just, it looks pretty good and it's kind of confusing.
Oh, it's rolled over very slightly. That's not. I'm lying.
So
it has got spine tick galore. I will say that. Which probably wasn't marketed down to 8.5.
Yeah, there's a lot more spine ticks there, and I could see through the bag. Their colour breaks as well.
This is a very sought after comic at the moment. You guys know why.
Yeah, it's just going to go up once the trailer drops now in February. Massive spine tick on the back with slight colour break.
See, a little bit of rub.
Yeah.
I would say 8.5 is quite fair on this one. It is off-white to white as well.
Yeah. You've got pull marks, what we call pull marks from people getting them in and out the bags. At the top, there's slight fold in the corner. 8.5. Yeah. Yeah, I go with 8.5. I think that's fair. There's a slight undercut on the back as well. Just go back to this. So we've got a slight undercut, which is not a usual thing for Marvel. And again, there's lift on the bottom here. Yeah.
8.5 is correct.
8.5. Nice comic to end on.
Yeah, nice little comic as well.
It's I don't think yet we've had bigger than an 8.5 on our New Mutants, and we've had a couple back.
We've got 4 back so far, I want to say.
One back. I wasn't happy with my result either, but
yeah, I remember.
For another time in a video, I got another one going off, but that is in terrible condition. So not as bad as 3 though. If it comes back with 3 or lower, then I will hit the roof because that 3 was.
You sitting there.
Was awful.
Scraping you off the roof.
Sorry, whoever's 3 that was, and you're watching this video. My apologies. You got a great grade because I don't think that was worth a 3. Right, that's everything from us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The next video will be on a week after this. It'll be in this playlist, and there's loads more CGC, so go and check them out here. Cheers, guys. Good night. God bless. All the best. Ta now. Thanks a lot for watching the video, guys. If you have any questions, leave in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Good night, God bless. All the best.